An active writer and actually self-published. So she's got a little bit of distillery from one of her many stories in her book. This one's called A Spelling Error. Our 25th anniversary was coming soon. My husband, John, who usually planned lovely trips, suggested we visit New Orleans. Our son, Greg, was living in the area, and we could visit him sometime after that. We arrived at the Royal Sonesta in the French Quarter, an ornate and beautiful hotel with all the romantic features still showing the decor of long ago. I was immediately enthralled with the history and the charm that permeated the area and the building. We checked in and were ushered into our suite and left to marvel at its luxury. I turned to my husband and said, "John, you usually pull out all the stops, but this time you really outdid yourself." He was visibly proud. Not only was it luxurious and expansive, the room compliments were lavish and elegant. A very large fruit and cheese plate sat on the glass table. A tray of French chocolates lay open on a marble buffet, and wine and liquor selections were displayed expansively in the bar area. I was really overwhelmed and dutifully impressed. We unpacked. All our clothes went into the giant his and her closets, bathroom essentials to separate baths, and jewelry pieces on a velvet tray next to the bedroom dresser. After those tasks, my husband thought we should start the real festivities of our vacation with a complimentary libation or two from the bar. I instantly agreed. Room service had delivered the ice, so we poured the cocktails, sampled the fruit and cheese, nuts and chocolates, relaxed, and began planning our evening while marveling at all this luxury. Suddenly, the room phone interrupted. The front desk manager was calling. "Is this John Hill from Dallas in room 334? I answered, "Yes, this is Mrs. John Hill, but he's from Rochester, New York." There was a very long, pregnant pause. "Oh, madam, I am so sorry, there's a slight mistake. The suite you are in is for the former Attorney General and Secretary of State, and now Chief Supreme Court Justice, John Hill from Texas, who's visiting this weekend. His name is also John, John, not Jon Hill. Please accept our most sincere apologies for this error. We will send someone up to assist you in relocating within the hour." I hung up the phone. Inexperienced travelers that we were, we didn't object to packing or repacking or moving for the Chief Justice, and didn't know enough to demand a similar room with similar luxuries. We looked at the open box of chocolates, minus a few, the fruit sampler, minus a few, and some cheese cubes and crackers, again, minus a few, and our almost empty crystal cocktail glasses with their melting cubes of ice. Well, we stared at one another. Instead of dismay, we started hooting with laughter. The cocktails may have had some influence on how we reacted. Who would have thought one missing letter in a name could have made such a class difference? Well, we each picked up another piece of chocolate, poured another libation apiece, and started packing. There was still a whole week ahead of adventure for us. With this kind of a beginning, who knew what might lie ahead? Mr. and Mrs. John, Jon Hill, would be ready.